Okay, hi everybody, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, for the foreseeable future, I will just be doing general card readings for the channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so now let's get into your reading. Okay, Gemini, hi, welcome to the channel. Okay, so I've actually shuffled all the cards. I'm just going to shuffle it just a little bit again. Just letting you know that I am making some changes to the channel. Oh, okay. So apparently the the Emperor wanted to come out for you. And that is like joyous news. I'm sensing a lot from this. So we will revisit that in a moment when all the cards are out. But yeah, I am revamping the way I do the tarot card readings. I invested into a couple new decks, especially because this deck used to be my main deck, but it's getting so worn out and it's hard to shuffle. It really needs to be replaced. So thank you for being a part of the YouTube page and also my Patreon page, because it's through your help and support that I was able to afford those two new decks I ordered. And I'm also considering investing into another deck. I'm not going to tell you what the decks are just yet. I want it to be more of a surprise. But also, I also want to invest into, I'm very much thinking about investing into a particular mount for the camera type thing for my phone. And yeah, but the point is, I am planning on doing some, uplifting the channel as best I can. I'm not gonna tell you everything that I'm planning, but it'll be a surprise. But I'm very excited about it, and I'm still rearranging my schedule to see how to accommodate certain things better. I'm thinking I might eventually introduce personal readings again. Maybe. I have to see. I'm not gonna say it in stone just yet, but that is part of the plans that I'm thinking. And I'm also considering maybe even introducing another type of reading, separate and apart from the general reading, which I've done before in the past, but my schedule wasn't, and capabilities and technologies, I just wasn't able to keep up with it. But I am going to see how best I can move forward. I have to try to keep this reading under 30 minutes because, yeah, I'm still dealing with the what do you call it, with the limited technologies. Also, I'm going to also put 4 angel card readings in this message as well, right after the extended. So yeah, anyway, enough of that. Gemini, let's get into your general card reading for the time frame of July. Wow. For the time frame of July the 1st to the 25th of 2025. Let's see what's happening. Oh, okay. Thank you, Universe. Universe said start with the Emperor. Okay, great. So, congratulations, Gemini. Things are coming into a very prominent state for you. I sense that you are concluding or finishing up or putting the final touches or the final segment or the final stages of whatever this is that you're involved in, whether it's your own business expansion, whether it's collaboration with a grouping or an entity, whether, I sense for some of you, whether it's getting in condition for a particular event or engagement of sorts, whether it's signing some partnership type deals, very prominent for a very stable and secure momentum in your life on whatever this is, being some of you finishing some type of internship of sorts or whatever, and really being prominent in a position or placed in a position. It could be any of those particular things, or in those type of dynamics, but it's coming across where you're going to have a very strong established understanding of who you are in the world and your foundations of your goals and aspirations. Like the ground is now being very firm for you to continue to expand, to build, and just relax, is what I'm hearing. It's like certain aspects of like trying to obtain resources per se, or obtain partnerships or collaboration or something like that, to certain aspects of bringing your name of notoriety to a certain note. It's or learning a certain understanding, showing that you are certified in something. It's like something that needed to be concluded on which to now build securely. Like the rug is not going to be pulled from under your feet. Like you are very secure in your life, in your grounding, and you can only build up from here. It's like you're at a state, or you're becoming to a state, or you're about to get to a state where you can't fall back anymore. Like even if certain issues may come up in your life, challenges or whatever, and life has its things that further establish us through sometimes certain pressures. But the point is, you're getting to a place, or you're like about to be in that place whereby you can't fall like where you came from or where you built from anymore. Your ground is going to be so secure that you could only now start from this new prominent foundation to move up. You understand? So be understanding. Know that you are finishing basically a major cycle or endeavor in your life that now sets the groundworks for the like next 10, 20 years or so. Some of you, I heard 30 in your life. This is a prominent understanding, and it's really going to set a very strong and successful, not without its challenges, but successful tone in your life. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, the Sun card makes perfect sense. Major Arcana, see this? The Sun card, again, Major Arcana is a huge blessing, huge miracle, huge open door. Like, it's just, the sun comes in and brightens everything. Everything is clear. You understand what you're dealing with, who you're working with, what you're about, what you have, where you're going, who's on your side, who's not on your side. Everything is made very clear. Your savings, your business endeavors, your collaborations, your relationships, your own personal understanding towards yourself. Everything is made incredibly clear, and it's uplifted to the nth degree of positivity. Everything is coming into balance, into focus, and it's gaining abundance. This is living an abundant life. This is just having command of your life, of your world, in the best possible way. It gives you a surety, it gives you confidence, it gives you intelligence, wisdom, understanding, good relationships. Just so many positive things are now becoming or manifesting for you at this time, and it just will continue to build. Like, this is what I'm hearing for you. This is the opportunity you have been longing for, seeking for, being patient for, working towards, cooperating for, whatever the situation is. This nurturing for. This is it. Okay, you are now going to get into this new life, literally new state of being, in the most abundant way possible. And again, it's just going to go up from there. It's a new foundation, a very prominent, very secure foundation in which to build the next cycle of this abundant life you're entering. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Lovers. 3 major, just extreme arcanas, okay? So some of you, this, which I reflected back, this could be definitely a relationship. Someone proposed, someone's getting married, and it's a brand new, it's a brand new life. You know, no longer living on your own. Now you're sharing a house with someone. You know what I mean? Or you're starting a family with someone, or you know, you're entering into this business relationship where it is so connected now in the best possible way, and everybody's on board. Everybody's moving in the right direction. Everybody's like, it's just a wonderful union, you know? This could be in business, it could be in a relationship, it can be all of the above, whatever the situation is. But this is the foundation that is just it's almost like no words. You're entering into a state of absolute bliss. Like this is a dream come true to now really move forward in your life in just an abundant way. Universe said, take no more cards on this level. You needed to understand this new cycle, this new amazing life that you're entering into. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, see again, Ace of Wands. This is literally like what I just finished saying. It just doesn't stop. The Ace of Wands. This is the universe handing you the new cycle, the new beginning, the door absolutely opening wide. Okay. The Ace of Wands is your passion. It is your dream. It is your drive, okay? It is that gift, that favor of the universe saying, hey, this is the lifestyle you want. This is what you want to be doing in your life. This is how you want to move forward. This is the opportunity you want. Well, here it is, okay? This is it. This is the direction you've been wanting to go. It is now handed to you, okay? For the clarification, yes, oh my gosh. If it couldn't get any better, Gemini, come on. This is you, okay? The King of Wands holding the Ace of Wands right there. You are you the conductor of your kingdom. Now your kingdom is going to be shown and built and just developed and grown and groomed how you would like it to be. How it will reflect who you are. Like literally, you're now getting into a place where your heart, your mind, everything, the way you live, the way you move about, it is now going to be in a union of reflection of who you truly are. Your kingdom now will reflect who you are. Okay? So for example, let's just take a simple example. If you are someone who likes living a very luxurious lifestyle, but you know you came from very, very modest means, okay, and you worked so diligently to get to some place where you could afford the more finer things in life. You understand? Or you could afford more trips in life or whatever. You know, you worked to that place. You started a business or something like that. Now it's getting to that stability where you're that desire is now something that you live. It is natural for you now. Okay? That is your kingdom. That is your world now. You've entered the next level in a financially successful and very kind of lucrative way. Okay? So that's like an example of what's happening here. Who you are, your desire, your life is now going to be reflective of your heart, your mind, like how you feel that you are. Your life is now going to be reflecting it, okay? As the universe, as the physics of the world now starts moving into your desired fashion of, you know, you understand that the transmutive energy is now, you're now going to be living your truth, as it were, okay? And that was just an example. You're going to be very charismatic. Your health is going to be great. You're going to be surrounded by varying people. Okay, I see varying people. Some people are just going to be around you for your success. I got to say it very, 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 very clear. It's very, very coming through. But you will, I see on the other side, oh my gosh, I just noticed that. There's like a dark skies over here, of course, and there's golden skies over here. So what I'm trying to say is you will have, of course, certain people who are truly on your side, who are truly with you for being with you, you know? But, you know, it's life. Sometimes we have people who are in our circles. They may not be our best friends. They may just be in the relationship for the business understanding, and that's all it is, okay? They don't necessarily They may not necessarily be inclined to fully agree with you or even necessarily like you, but they're being kind of diplomatic in the movers and the shakers and the, you know what I mean? But you know, that's, you know, you don't have that, everybody needs to like you, you know, no one, you know, that's not, that's not reality, really. Okay, so but you will know who they are, and you will be very charismatic with how you deal with things because you're rising up. Okay, and it's changing certain aspects of relationships that you already had, whilst you also now cultivate new relationships. Okay, and there will be a distinction between varying things. It's a journey is what's happening here. Okay, it's not going to happen all at once because you're going to get used to this new life, but this is what you've been wanting. The universe said take this card. Okay, great. Yeah, see what I mean? The Four of Pentacles. This is prudence. This is being reserved with your wealth, with your time, being patient with yourself and others, not being quick to invest or offer help in certain ways, not being quick to just act on your success, but being wise about how you use your resources, your development, your name, all those kind of things, okay? Because you know what it is not to be at this place of where you are in your life and how much you had to work and be patient and all that kind of good stuff to get to where you are and where you're further going. But you will be patient, you will be wise with yourself as you relate with these external energies, okay? So I don't have really much of a problem with that, seeing with this with you, but this is just letting you know that's part of the, it's part of the deal, okay? But you're going to be wise with how you manage it, okay? Which is good to know. And if you wanted advice, what you need to do, this is what you need to do. Don't be quick to act in your success, but think it through and make sure it coincides with your direction. And for entities or people who, or even family, you know, may come in your way in certain respects, but it just depends on the situation. But not everybody is like deserving or should even have your positive generosity. I'll put it like that. Okay? So, I mean, it's hard to say it like that, honestly, because me personally, even like, I want, even if I have enemies, I want the best for my enemies. I don't want problems. But I also know that there are more important things that I need to be concerned with. I need to have reserves in the bank account, for example, for my loved ones or for a friend that is truly a friend, or for emergencies. And I cannot just take from certain things to try to solve certain other people's problems when they are on their life path. And that would be kind of stealing if I do certain things. They need to actually show proof and evidence that they are trying. They can't just ride on your coattails. You have to be fair to yourself. You know what I mean? That's the vibe that's happening here. It's not like you're doing anything out of spite or anything when you say no, but you have to think. There's a different type of level of thinking when you get to this place. Okay, not everybody's going to see it a certain way, just depending, but this is the advice that's coming through. There's a maturity that's also going to come with your success, and it's something that was not easily obtained. Okay, but you will have it. Okay, and you will make those tough decisions within reason. Okay, so let's continue on, and we have, yeah, look, see. 10 of Cups. The success just continues. This is what I was talking about. Like, you won't go backwards anymore because the 10 of Pentacles is your foundations are secure. Okay, it's just reiterating that, but further, it's reiterating the lifestyle you'll be living. Okay, so your bills are paid. You don't have to worry about food in the house anymore. You don't have to worry about, you know, travel arrangements and like not doing something in order so that you can do something else. No, you will have the practical things met. They will be satisfied. You don't have to worry about that, okay? You will be free now to live the more lofty aspects of your life that you've endeavored towards and build upon, okay? There's going to be a lot of nurturing of relationships, cultivating relationships. It's going to be a lot of cultivating of yourself, treating yourself so much better than you used to just because you couldn't, but now you can, okay? There is going to be some fortification of great relationships that you've been wanting to further cultivate. There's going to be new relationships coming in here. This is you being free to just travel and be without worry, okay? Your life is just going to be, this is for you, your children. This is for who is close and loving of you, okay, who you consider important. That's literally what I just finished saying. This is going to be a security, not just for you, but for those who are important to you and the ambitions you have for yourself moving forward even further, okay? Further clarification. Yes, oh my gosh. The King of Cups. I literally just finished saying a type of the King of Cups aspect of that tough love, that maturity, that, not allowing your emotions or whatever to get away. There's a mature love understanding. See, King of Cups, that's what that is, okay? That's what that is. You're the Emperor. You're the King of Wands. You're the King of Cups. There's a great balance happening in your life. Universe, to take this card. Yes, oh my gosh. The Knight of Pentacles. Again, I'm not going to reiterate it because I'm running out of time, but the Knight of Pentacles, that slow and steady progress, that mature, not like moving quickly. This is the mature investment. How are you going to use your time? Your time is money. Your finances, your security, your investments, your talents, your name, your standing, those who you call or who are in your inner circle of sorts. Okay, this is you. I'm busy. Sorry, I'm busy. Sorry, I don't live alone. This is you taking things one step at a time, diligently, wisely. You're not rushing. You don't have to rush. You're on now a secure foundation, Gemini. Okay? You go at the pace that is comfortable for you as you continue building your life. But you don't have to rush and you don't have to feel too anxious like that anymore. Okay? Every step is moving towards betterment. That's what the Knight of Pentacles is. It's a slow and enduring moving knight. It's a very strong knight, very secure knight. Okay? So let's continue on, and we have, the Two of Cups. What's coming through with this, and this is not the traditional meaning of the Two of Cups per se, but this is you changing the mindset from where you came from into who you're becoming, or who you are, really. That's similar to what I said before. You're wearing the crown now. You're going to get used to it, don't worry. Yeah, see, Ace of Swords. Seeing clearly, okay? Winning the war is what the Ace of Swords is, okay? Knowing clearly who you are, okay? And hold on for a second. I don't live alone. Hold on. Sorry about that, Gemini. I don't live alone. So like I said, the Ace of Swords, this is victory after a battles and victory in the entire war. This is what you fought for. You're finally here. It's finally happening in your life. Okay? You can be very clear with who you are and where you want to go. Okay? Very secure in your kingdom. Further clarification, this card, thank you, universe. Yeah, see, Knight of Wands. This is that exploratory energy now again, okay? In this new lands, okay, this expansion that's happening in your world. People will know you, you will know them, and you'll be discovering new people, new places, okay? New aspects of who you are in this kingdom. Pacing yourself, that's what the Knight of Wands is a lot of times. He paces himself, okay? He's not galloping too fast, but he's not going too slow either in certain respects. There's still growth and momentum and discovery and adventure that's happening, okay? And you're also being encouraged to do that. In your success, continue going. Most definitely. Continue going. Make life what life was meant to be. Enjoyed, okay? This is absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible, Gemini. And I do have to hurry up because I'm still working with limited technologies. Please bear with me. I have to quickly give you the meat right here. The extended, you know how it is. It's going to be over the 2 pillars with further clarifications. I'm going to take this time to say also, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon. Please leave comments. I'd love to know if the readings are helping you. Also, I have a Patreon channel. There's a $3 tier there. There's a $9.99 tier there. I'm working on seeing how I can offer some more things, but even if you consider becoming a $3 tier member, it really does help the growth and development of the channel. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get into it. You're extended over here. Yeah, Two of Swords. What's happening here is, I'm hearing this as advice. Through here, how you got to this success is because ultimately you listen to yourself. Yeah, a lot of people are saying certain things, how to go about certain things in your air, but everybody wasn't exactly where you wanted to be. You decided to listen more so to those places or those people where you wanted to go, and they were there. So their advice or the way they did certain things were more made more sense to you on how you should perhaps consider cultivating your life, your direction to help you get to where you are. What's coming through with the Two of Swords is, don't forget that mindset in the victory of it all. Don't forget to listen to yourself. Yes, when you get to a certain level of success, sometimes the lawyers want to tell you certain things, the accountant want to tell you certain things, the agent want to tell you certain things, whatever the situation here, you know what I mean? But that's all well and good, but don't forget how you got here, which was listening to that divine inspiration, your intuitive, that understanding within your soul that helped lead you, guide you on the right path for you. Okay, for the clarification, yes. 10 of Swords. Like I said, over these right here, 10 of Swords, sorry, 10 of Wands, you're leaving, you're not going back to where you came from. It's done with. It's done with. This is you are relocating, some of you are traveling to a new level, you're being placed into a new environment, a new office, a new city, a new continent, whatever the situation is. This success is allowing you to now move, to advance, okay? The 10 of Wands is also no longer drudging, okay? No longer in the drudgery. Like I told you, you don't have to work on that type of foundation anymore that brought you here. That's done with. You don't have to go back into the trenches anymore. Okay? It's going up for you from here. Further clarification. Yes, King of Cups. Be comforted. Let certain people go who need to go. Okay? And let certain new boats come in that need to come in. And you will be at peace. Okay, especially with this new relationship. For some of you, the relationship, it could be a marriage, a proposal, whatever. This union, it's giving you comfort, it's giving you peace. The new contract or whatever for some of you, this new union, whatever the situation is for you, it is giving you peace. It is allowing you to now breathe. You see this, how like Zen doesn't even have any worries. Okay, that's what I say. Is you're going to be so calm, so things are so peaceful. Things are coming up like to give you comfort. You're entering the comfort type life. It's still going to be exciting, engaging, going to have work to do, things that you want to do, but you don't have to worry. You don't have to work as hard. Like you have to just, it's just better now. Life is just better. Okay, let's see what else is happening. Yes, again, Ace of Wands. I'm not going to repeat this. Ace of Wands here. Same thing. Hold it for a moment. I'm busy. Give me a moment, please. Sorry about that. I don't live alone. One day, I hope soon, I'll be living alone, because this is nonsense. Okay, so Ace of Wands, I'm not going to repeat the same thing, but this, again, the universe just repeated again. It's now that opportunity to move forward, okay? Knight of Cups. This is that beautiful arrangement coming towards you. Someone's offering you this opportunity. It falls in line with the same vibe. This is you offering an opportunity to someone else to share in a life or a business adventure or an endeavor. It's very trusted. You could trust this person or these people or this entity or this collaboration. You can trust them, okay? They have your best interest at heart with the Knight of Cups, okay? This has been cultivated over time, okay? That's brought you here. This is trustworthy. This momentum is trustworthy, okay? Remember I told you don't have to worry about the rug being pulled from. No, you're on stable ground, okay? Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see the sun. Oh my gosh. The sun. I mean, I wish I had I'm working on better technologies because I would like to say more, but please rewind back, hear what I said. The sun coming up again, it's just, you're entering an abundant time, Gemini, an abundant time. And we have, 10 of Swords. Ten of Swords, and we spoke a little bit about the vibe over here. Ten of Wands, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is like no more backstabbing, no more lies, no more having to do certain things you don't want to do or don't feel comfortable in doing, or just having to like make some of you maybe working 2 and 3 jobs or something like that, or not having enough or on the table or something like that. It was just really hard to get up and get things done or whatever. You don't have to listen to someone screaming in your ear or whatever. Or like me, you wouldn't have to have people knocking on your door all the time and interrupting things, you know. But this is just the pain that you went through. You don't have to do it no more. Now you're entering a new life. Okay? Yeah. Page of Cups. Very similar energies of what I'm saying with the Knight of Cups, but the same vibe. It's like you thought this was never going to be. Well, it is. Okay? Page of Cups is like, listen, when dreams come true, right? Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes. Four of Swords. Rest easy. Rest easy. Enjoy life. We talked about it over here. Time for you to enjoy. Time for you to enjoy. Gemini, let's see what the angel messages have to say real quick. And we have recovery. Awesome. Come, like, now you get to rest a bit, you know, have some peace in your life. Unlikely. Yes. And this is speaking definitely to some people who will try to kind of ride your coattails. Even in a sense, for some of you, it's unlikely certain people will change, is what I'm hearing. So keep that in mind. That's for some tough love area over there. Be assertive. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm feeling that's for the tough love people in certain respects. You'll learn to navigate that. And we have right here, helpful people. Yes, you are going to meet new people and establish new understanding. Trust me, your expansion is going to be great. Helpful people. You won't be alone. Trust me. Okay, so Gemini, I hope the reading was beneficial and helped you, and I wish you all the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, and I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.